an attack. Yeah, you're doing good. That's exactly. What type of, how much force should we use, if any? If with the baton. Remember what happened with California cops. Necessary force. You guys lost everything. Any concept?
That's enough to disable him, so keep him off you.
Disable him. You
Yeah.
gotta be careful what you say.
Well, hey, to keep him off you.
Keep him off you, okay.
Enough force to control the situation.
Enough force to control the situation. Very good. That's the objective. That is what you want to reach your prime source. Enough force to achieve the objective. And what is the objective? No shit. To stop them from creating more damage to yourself and yourself, right? That means I'm not here to beat on no one. That's not our job. Our job is probably more to collect money. To collect money, and if the need arises to, sometimes the court asks us to go in a civil matter to pick up someone, that's what we usually do. We're dealing with the Scott Block program, which is, I don't know if that's probably the future won't probably continue, probably go into some other project and so forth, but at the present time that we are encountering these things because lack of negligence, lack of training, and I don't blame the officers, I'm with them 100%, you know what I mean? Most of them don't even got the training they're supposed to. The NYPD has 6 months academy training, right? Where they teach you all the laws of arrests and stuff like that. We'll get a 2-week course, crash course, thank you, bang, and they get it to you, and you're out there in the streets. That means I'm not blaming the department, but it should be more training. I believe that you should be properly more conducted training and more mental training. Now, he's talking about the baton. It is a weapon, am I right or wrong?
Yes.
Anything that can cause what? Serious physical injury. Exactly. But we got to worry about those terminology because in the court of law, later on I'll draw some things for y'all guys and we'll talk about specific scenarios. What the baton can really do for you and what the baton cannot do for you. And if you do use it, what is the purpose and where would you stand if you hurt someone with it? Okay, what is the basic stance we use? Anyone? T-stance. What is the other stance? From a T-stance to a back stance, which serves to facilitate movement. Am I correct to say that? How do we use the baton? Aggression or non-aggression? Why would we want to say that in the court of law? Anyone? Let's try it. No.
Yes, right, because we want the perpetrator to portray his aggressive.
Exactly. Yeah, that's good. We want the perpetrator to portray his aggressive because we out there, all states now, I just came back, like I said, from California Press, and all states now requires all law enforcement You know what I mean? So it's scenarios like this that you have to be able to, in other words, put your yelly balls, you know what I mean, in corners in place. You know what I mean? That's what I call it. And put them in place and say, I got it. Today I'm going to try my manhood, you know what I mean? But it has nothing to do with manhood. I got to try my manhood, and I got to leave my manhood behind, and my pride behind, and react this by being professional. As professional as I can. So, I said, I'm going to fuck your mother, and I don't give a fuck what you say. Because I'm going to take it out, and I'm going to stroke her hard. See how he's looking at me? I'm going to beat the shit out of you. And that's exactly the way I would look at it. But, in all respect, Stan, bastard, you never should talk about my mother like that. But it's hard. You have to keep it in there. You know what I mean? The objective is you have to control. California cops didn't control. I'm pretty sure they got all mad because the guy was too slick. He was good at what he did. He ran away, you know what I mean? Got his vehicle, fled, they caught him, he got out the car, you know what I mean? Gave him some stinky words, you know what I mean? The guy started smacking the shit out of him. Going down, they were wrong. You know, I even said it, they're going to get indicted. And they got indicted. I said, if somebody looks at that videotape, you're going to account, you know what I mean? So, learn these scenarios, guys. Nobody can teach you the scenarios as well as you. I wanted to draw a picture, and I'm glad Todd is one of my students. I'm going to pick this up and feature my family. Alright, I want to draw a space which I want to show you, which I implemented. This is a soundproof barrier. This is you. This is your hands. You know, I couldn't have done later. This is number 1 level position. This is 2 level position. I know it sounds kind of corny, but 3 level position. This is your body. Remember, we talked about what? Your space, your perimeter. This is 3. Number 4 position and 5. And then this is 6, of course, and 7. Now, you tell me. This is your body. Remember, this is your body, your hands, and you know, of course, it's your hands. Look at it from that perspective. This is your striking. If you were standing and you had one person here, which direction would you take? We teach this in the classroom. Which level would you take? Number 1 level position, number 6 level position, number 4. 4. Why would you take number 4? You got to explain to me. Explain to the class.
You step back, and you see both of them in front of you.
Who else? How would you step back? You mean to say, I step back, my surroundings is my hand. Think about me. It's the same body. Here's number 1, number 2, number 3. You're saying step back. And I can see what's in sight. Talking about what's in sight, right? The angles. What else? Who else? Who else would agree to that?
I would step back on an angle. And go around it. I would take a step back this way.
So you're talking about you take a step back, you take a counterclock 3 position.
Yeah.
So as you're swooping around this area.
I would say probably 1, the 1 position, being that you already see what's in front of you. You don't know what's behind you to take a step back. So you take that 1 position, knowing there's nothing in front of you, turning around and putting everything that was behind you in front of you now. Knowing the situation.
This number 1 position. Put on like this. And you put in front of you, it's nothing. You're supposed to man. There's a man here. At that counterclockwise position. Pointing bitch. But I'm glad you're with me. A lot of you understand where I'm coming from. These positions which you were capable ready for you to do. Let's go on to some other deep stuff that I want you to learn. He said, and you said, both, I would take 4, utilizing the 1. The 2, which was good. Because that enables me to determine, you know what I mean? And if it's front, it's nothing there, you know what I mean? I'm able to do it. Then he said the 3, which I will use the 3 as well, for size that, you know what I mean? Which is good. So you guys covered it pretty good. I'm with that. That's how we do that. That part. Going back to that, that's very difficult. That depends too. Remember, now if you had 6 people attacking you from this angle, which position would you use?
Coming from 1, 2, 3, and then 5, 6, 7.
Remember this morning when I made the scenario about the cop? About the cop, he's very famous for this. And this just came on. It's in California, where a bank robber walked into, he was in the side corner of the wall, and here was the guy. He saw him. He knew that if he stood at these positions, the 1 and 2 and 3 and level position, his chance standing on crossfire. Remember I talked to the guy with the gun? He get shot. Directly hit on. He had no bulletproof vest. What would be the next appropriate level position? What would you think would be the appropriate level position fire mechanism against this kid, this guy here?
Would you go 2 to 6 and move back and forth? So you wouldn't be in a line of fire?
Very good. Very good. 2 to 6, very good. So we understand that, right? I mean, but what would be if the last result from the level, we said from side to side, level 1 and 2 was 3 and 6, couldn't determine that factor. What would be the last result? On an assault right in front of you, a shot being fired, and a reaction on top of you, what would you do? Go low? Go low. Very good. Always remember that. Go low. Utilize your stance. You know, cops made a stance of combat on low, reload, you know what I mean, and so forth, for your purpose to give you satisfaction. But the training mechanism the FBI department also has teaches you how to go down, low, shoot, retreat, roll, come back with your weapon, you know what I mean? At the same time, snap. They found that the 9 is quick enough. In this scenario, the guy had a 9, which Tali, what else Tali took it up? But I wanted to show you, it takes my gun. Okay. Yes. Anyway, the 9s, I'm just going to show you how fast I can disarm a 9. I can take the 9, the head of the 9 like this, take the zip of the gun and leave the bullets, and take your bullets off of it. I'll demonstrate that tomorrow. You'll see it tomorrow with a real actual loaded gun. Now, it does work. However, you have to have what? Steel ground barriers. A lot of you don't have that. I train for that. Most of you, I'm not saying that I'm better than you. Please don't misconstrue that. That's not what I'm saying. Not that I'm saying that I got jack and metal ones either. That's bullshit. I can be like everybody else. But I have more training and I have self-confidence in my ability and my technique. And that's what I'm telling you. This morning, I showed you a scenario with Talib. I was unable to fire at Talib at the rate he was running. Here's my pistol, my trigger mechanism. He's right there. He's coming at me directly. And you notice that, you know what I mean? I really tried, you know what I mean? But by the time I reached back into this combat on low position, I was cut. I might not be cut severely, but if he just gets a jugular vein, I'm gone. So you're talking about how fast can you retrieve that weapon? All it takes is seconds. Now you shoot all 6 rounds, and you can't reload. You understand what I'm saying? You shot 6 weapons, you shot 6 rounds, you didn't hit him because you're going. You know what I mean? What's going to happen next? Even the speed load gets jammed. say, damn, you know, I'm not an expert at everything I do, but I'm surely an expert of killing someone when I want to. I trained martial arts for a lot of years for that purpose. When I have to take somebody out, I'll take him out. If I can't take him out, I'll break his arms. I'll hurt him. And I know how to go with techniques when you don't know how to go with techniques. You be too macho, you'll break your hands. That's what's wrong. You be too macho that if the guy blams you against the wall, you go, oh my God, you know what I mean? Now I'm gonna rumble. I'll even take him against the wall and use that same energy to redirect the hand, that person's head against that wall. That's technique. The guy comes at me, I poke his eyes out. That is technique. But of course, you say, Master Soto, this is martial arts, damn it. We can't do that shit correctly, and it's true. Your police or peace officers, which your line of scrimmage is very thin. You can't go beyond. But the private citizen can't go beyond as well either. I mean, if he steps, and I kick this guy in the head, I kick this young man in the head right here, and he dies. And I did it, you know, with the intent to hurt him, I'm going to jail, regardless if he had a knife. You understand? It's kind of weird, huh? Isn't it? It's the same thing if I take this baton, this Coca-Cola baton, and strapped it in my hands and went to work on him while he's screaming, enough, enough, you know what I mean? And I'm striking, I'm continuing, you know what I mean? Because he got me mad. I'm going to make him work. Because he looks stupid, whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever reason I had. This is nervous. Let's do another one. That was good though, guys. I can tell you, I think you can get this. But I'm getting through your guys this morning's class. And it's good when you're paying close attention and stuff. Let's do another one. This is nerve that I did before. This is perception, huh? Look at this. What do you think that is? Wait. What do you think it is, you guys? Anyone gets the A? Two cars. So you perceive that to be two cars, right? But if you look at it very close, it's a flag. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I don't beat you guys up, you know. Tom's over there going crazy too. He's saying, Jesus Christ, this guy's coming up some weird shit. Okay, let's finish the cars. Anyway, let's say this is a vehicle. Where will you approach this vehicle from? Huh? This is the door here you're talking about? How would you approach this vehicle? This is your car, all right. I'm not noise. This guy's 4 wheels. When you approach this vehicle, you're saying this is your exit. You're being fired upon here from another vehicle. How would you come out? This door? How would you do that? And how would you stand? You got another vehicle. These two guys open the door. This is the door open right here. This is the door open right here. And you're being fired upon here.
Come out from the driver's side. The driver's side door is open.
Now let's try your way. Just lead me direction. I'm just your door.
Driver's side door is open. Come out and run to the back.
fire door both directions.
Well, you have two doors to protect you.
Two doors to protect.
On the
You say
driver's
that door
side.
to protect. So you're saying the door is covering the shot, but the shot is being fired back in here.
Is it a four door? It's important, because what I do is I jump in the back seat, open the back door. This way I have two layers of, two covers. My front door and my back door to protect me, give me cover.
What about this guy? What about these people?
I already have cover from the guy on top. And I have cover from the guy on the side too, because I have two doors open.
So what you're saying to me is that I would approach from here, and I'm being fired upon confusingly from these two directions in this direction.
Sure.
Come first, come behind.
The door over here. The door over here.
Okay.
I'd be behind this door over here. This guy. Well, he would hit me because this side of the car is blocked, right? And when this guy's firing on me, I got two.
You can lift 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
To protect you from the top.
What about a scenario where a guy you stop, well, you got a situation. This is you. This is you. This is the guy from the vehicle, and he's pissed. He's got some kind of contraption there. He's the officer. This is the vehicle. Anyway, it's a vehicle. Just has his gun. You don't have no time to withdraw that weapon. What would you do now? But your vehicle is probably located 4 or 5 inches apart from where you at. But you just got out. This is the door.
You're
And
in
the
front
door
of
is
the car
open.
now.
The door is open. You just came around the door.
You're in front of the car.
It's a bitch, huh?
Say a prayer.
Now, the next scenario. Picture the picture. Look at the picture. Car is there. He has you pointed. Firearms there. What position would you work in?
You going side to side or low?
Side to side. Okay, remember, he's saying side to side. What position? 6?
2 to 6.
2 to 6.
And 6 to 2, back and forth. No, not revolving, going just side to side. Right. Straight across. Right.
To get to him. He's the same, remember, this is the same guy that's pointing at you. Would you say he's right? He's going to do one of these. Side to side. Wing. That's what he's talking about.
Right, but not going that, just side to side.
Side to side or retreat.
Rough shit, huh? Alright. Let's conclude that subject and wrap it up. Let's get into alright, just grab his hands, just follow along with the paperwork, grab his home. As I'm grabbing him, I don't want to give you the impression. I can grab him in 2 ways, by sinking down to his thumb. Look at this new technique that I developed. Grab him down to his thumb. I'm sorry, grabbing down to his thumb, and at the same time cuffing by using your form. I don't want to hurt him. And you creating that pain. Now, can you hit me with that if you want to?
Can I hit you with what?
Right
This hand?
Right hand.
No.
Hurts, right?
Yes.
Okay. No cuff keys, so.
This is like
Let me show you that. Let me show you. I would never cuff him like that. I'm just showing you some things. I'll show you a fast way to cuff him. If the guy was being obnoxious, I want to sink in the thumb. He might not let you grab it. He might have to lock your fist. This is good. The more he locks his fist, the more I get him. See what I just did, right? Now, grab him. See, he locks his fist. You know what I mean? Now, he's refusing to go down. What I want to do is put more pain compliance and bring him down to the floor on a technical pain compliance. Like, I hold him here because I don't know if he's going to be a type of guy that's hurting, you know what I mean? Or trying to hurt. So I want to hold him here, pin it down to my brace, and asking him to give me his other hand. If he refuses to give me his other hand, what I usually do is put pain. I'm going to hurt you, baby. Put pain compliance, give me your hand. A little bit of pain, bring it down here. Do it slow so I won't hurt him. Usually work with light pulse. Shit hurts, right? Shit hurts, trust me, it works. That's a different one. You won't see that in the book, but I want to show you different maneuvers, different techniques. I'm gonna take some of your guys to do this with me, so they're gonna be doing it to each other in a few minutes. Thanks, man. Let me get you now. One of your guys. I'm not the sheriff. I won't hurt you. I'll teach you. He'll come here tomorrow and kill you. He's obviously one of your guys. So he's gonna break some back. I want you to get way to do it. Put your hands out. The guy locking fist tight from the foot. You already know what I'm gonna do. So I put the pressure. So I get the pressure device. Now you feel pressure on that? You don't feel it? At the same time, I'll never stand there and do this with him. Usually what I usually do is put the pains into his face. Lock. He refuses, bring him down slowly. Don't put the stiff arm on him. Okay, now, I want you to watch this. If the guy try to get up, let me know. I'm not going to hurt you, okay? Try to get up. That hurts, right? Can you get up? No. Stiff arm, pain compliance. On the, this piece of, his feeder part portion, triceps, exactly. Looks like I'm going to be cutting everything wrong with you guys. This is where it starts. I'm sorry, guys. He's mad now. I said, fucking bastard! Kick your ass! You'll be alright. Do one more time. Standing Sankyo. That's the hardest pain compliance. This is what they don't like this stuff. Standing Sankyo is a scoop along technique. It's the first technique you're going to be doing with the thumb. You're going to work with the thumb because nobody can say you beat up this guy. The guy's being abducted, lock your fist tight. The tighter he gets, the better I get. I scoop up on a technical level using thumb grip. Pain compliance up to a 90-degree angle. I should get more reaction, and he's in pain. They don't have to tap your side lash, whatever you hurt. If he doesn't scoop up, I give him more pain. You feel pain? Yeah. A lot? Yeah. Feel pain. Even if you wanted to punch me, can you punch me?
No.
Can you punch me?
No.
Pain compliance. Somebody else, come up here. What you feel like. And don't try to be Mr. Macho, because that's what happened to him. Trying to do. You feel pain, let me know. This is another one. This is what I usually do on pain. Everybody's watching it? Can you get out of there?
I think so, no.
No way. It's hard. You're going to feel pain. Hi, reach for me. That's it. You're gonna feel pain. You're gonna feel. It's gonna hurt. Just shake it loose. It'll hurt. Trust me. That's some of the hardest pain compliance advice you can give a person. Come on. The next technique I'm gonna do is run start like that. This way. Sure. He grabs. He's trying to revise his tiles, but I don't do it this way. I'll usually do the pain compliance and bring him down to his feet by doing this. If he does that, I try to do it tighter. If he does a little tighter, a little tighter, I grab him. If I can't fight with strength, usually what I usually do is bring him down and bring him up. Notice how he came up. Bring him down, bring him down. You know what I mean? Professional. The objective is to look more professional as you can. It's kind of hard to do that. And the more the guy gets more pressure, the better it is for you. The harder he gets, the better it is for you. However, you can't lose your control and calm collected. These guys are strong. This is a strong guy. It's going to hurt you. I'm not trying to humiliate you. I'm just trying to show you some techniques. You're going to be doing this in a few minutes. And trust me, you will work. After you do this for like the next couple of hours, I think you'll start screaming. Your hands like this. All right, the next technique that I usually do, I have to use you, man. You the courage of lions. I want to get it. Next technique I'm gonna do is I usually call it a cross arm, stiff arm takedown. Just right there. So you grab slowly, we'll do it real slow, so I won't hurt him. This technique brings him straight down to the floor. Pain compliance. Pain compliance. Leave him down without hurting him. The more pressure, see, what's so hard for him is he got a lot of muscles. So the more muscles the man got, the worse it is for him. You feel more pain, right? Because he has a lot of upper body strength. Yeah, it's like spitball. So if the mother pain, George got the pain compliance. I could make this hand hurt. He can't hurt me.
This thing is killing me.
Okay, those are the first three techniques, support techniques that I'm going to show you. What I want you to do is grab a partner. You okay with the hand? Use your left hand. We're going to get ready to murder him. All right, just put the things back we got them. Put them up there in alphabetical order so you can find a line standing Sankyo. Ready? 1. Reach over. Just follow directions. Reach over the hand. Reach over the hand. 2. Bring the hand at a 45, 90-degree angle. All right. Right here.
I don't know if it's holding.
Okay, good. That's good. Let's do it again. Same line.
We didn't go up there.
Put the 45 here. Always go up to 45 degree, okay?
Now, where's the pain compliance going to be applied? Here?
See? Here.
Oh, here?
Would like to twist.
Like you said, pistol grip. You squeeze my fingers together.
Like that?
Right.
Let's do it again. 1. Let me get a chance to
Wait.
No, grab the fingers first. 5 fingers to death. I can see your guy. I'm going to be weak with your guy. Good. There you go. Good.
Oh, I did.
Good. Let me try to get this guy. Should be in your combat stance position. 1. 1. 1. Did you go to the academy, the whole thing? 1. Did they have something like this?
Yeah.
Did they have bats?
And other Pier 24. Pier 24 versus Pier 24.
Ready? 1. straight to the head. Only straight to the head. 1. Now I'm going to switch it to the side, like you're really swinging that baseball bat. Alright, ready? 1. It's not like you swing it. Oh, like this? Yeah, like you're going to hit him. That's how you swing a baseball bat anyway. 1. Remember, very tight. Boom. Boom. Alright. Ready? 1. Good. 2. 3. 1. 2. 3. All right, now you're trying to swing to the knees. Same thing you do, strike. Go down low. Go down low. Go down low. Go down low. That's it, go. You switch it up. Guys swinging to the chest. Then you swing it up. Then you swing it up. Move around. That's what you're doing. Move around.
You got the bat.
So what the knees?
Knees. All you're gonna do is switch it up. Knees, exactly. Like you're attacking that knee. Block. Block. Remember controlling? Remember we did this morning? We switched it up here. Now we're gonna do block. Boom. Move back 2 steps. Don't get scared. This shit can happen in a real fight now. Or in a real altercation, whatever you're gonna get into. 1. 2. Good. Back off always. 3. Good. 4. In the hand. Left hand. 1. 2. 3. That's what you're doing. You know what I mean? Learn how to use it. All right. 1. Good. 2. 3. 4. Now we're swinging to the head. 1. Here. You can tell you a college grad. No offense. All right, ready? 1. Good. 2. 3. 4. Now we're going to the side. Remember the side of the chest, like you're swinging that bat like a baseball. You're shooting that ball 90 miles per hour or minute. Ready? 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Good. All right. Switch up. Far enough. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. We're going to the side now. We're going to 10 to the side. Ready? 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. You're not doing that. Alright, now we go into the bottom. Remember the block? Now, in this particular move, gentlemen and ladies, you have to kind of like, you think about what I said at the beginning. Think about the scenarios. Guys coming, you block him. You move to the left stance. This guy's moving, he's moving around you, keep the activity, because you don't know who's backing you. You know what I mean? The guy's moving, you watch him. Watch him around your scenarios. So the guy is trying to hit you from the back, you don't know who's in the back. I can swing this real quick. moving back, forward. You know what I mean? It's like almost like a martial arts position. So you want to be in control at all stages. All right. We're going to swing down to the bottom. Move down. Boom. Boom. Knees. Trying to hit you in the knees like stick. You know what I mean? Hey. Ready?
Move back. Yeah.
One. One. Two. Three. Four. Good. All right. Switch up. All right. You're gonna have like a ring. They sell a ring or either a can or either a leather pouch. If you slip it in there. You slip it in there, and that's where you're gonna have it.
The handle should be in front of.
That's correct. The handle should be in the front. Reachable with your firearm. What do you usually have your firearm? So you have to keep that baton away where? At the side next to the firearm, or you can't have it in front of you and hit your legs. So where would you put your baton at? Think about your baton, your firearm. Where? No, you won't have that. It's going to be out. This is going to be drawn.
Behind you.
You're going to have your utility belt, everything. Where would you put your hand? Why would you have it there? Who agrees? Where would you have the baton? This is why it's so important to know where you're going to put this standardized issue baton or the Cobra Roo baton. Just think, I have my pistol. Stick for a second. Did I put it there? Look, it's going to tap my stop. The opposite side. Excellent. Because the same thing, and you can do your move. You know, you watch, observe. You watch the guy all times. Keep your eyes because you can run. I mean, you can run like hell, right? Retreat. I can do a retreating motion, and the guy, then I turn around. As he's coming, I throw the thing right in his head. Boom! Knock him out. You know what I mean? You can use now, if he's got a bat or stick swinging at you, you can use enough force to hit that guy. You know what I mean? I mean, enough to get you time to buy time and run and do what you gotta do. Alright, let's try it. Let's put that opposite direction. Remember, you got your firearm, fellas. It should go in the opposite direction. Alright, good. So I should go in the opposite direction. And good. The firearm. Now, how would you stand if you didn't want a guy to grab your baton? Now, why would you give your gun up? Now, come on, fellas. Utilize your brains. Why would you give your gun up? Fuck the baton, man.
I just wasn't gonna move.
Right. So you're the proper stance. So I would stand like this. The baton's okay. I'll be right here. I got my flashlight, got my baton, got my bullets. Bullets are right here. Usually the, speed loaders, exactly. My baton's right here. And my cuffs is in the back. Should always be in the cuffs in the back, unless you're speed, breaker. Some of the women hold speed cuff records still to this day. I'm serious. When we do it for real, you'll see our next probably Friday. You're gonna get a speed cuffing thing. It's gonna really, you're gonna say, oh shit. So usually from here, doesn't matter because by this time you know when to put their cuffs. Your cuffs should be drawn out when you know the shit isn't heated. In other words, you know by this time the guy's you complying with him, you're under arrest. You should have your cuffs right in your hands, precision. Because remember I showed you could also have a brass knuckle. I can teach you how to strike that. You know what I mean? At a certain angle. All right. For this position, let's have the guns drawn on our. Let's make believe we have guns on the right side. Should we stand? Switch. You're left-handed. Switch left-handed. So your proper right. Where's your?
That's what it would be.
Good. Okay. Now for your stance. Good. Thank you. All right. You have your stance. I want to see how fast you can draw those batons out. And count on triple slap hands. You're going to move quickly and draw that baton out of the holsters. Good. Who fucked up? Let me see the hands. Don't try to switch them. I'm looking at you guys. Let me see. One down, 1 point. Let's do it again. Ready? That was good, man. That was real good. Trigger mechanism on the pry and pin the baton. Ready? 1. All right, let's do it again. Ladies and gentlemen. Professor? Why don't you guys come inside? All right, ready? Pry and pin trigger mechanism. 1. Okay. Again. Let's do his speed. I want to see how fast you really can hit. Now, I got the gun. I can draw this pistol before you can take that thing out. It's in that ditch. You didn't see that today because I didn't want to shoot Ali. I'm just showing you that he can get cut. Yeah, you're in a combat position, ready stand position. Remember we said about that. No bullets inside here. Right? No bullets. Combat alone. Now remember, I got this in the holster now. So, remember, I'm just thinking, think about a firearm. Good, that was good. That was good. Okay, think about a firearm coming that fast, okay? Ready? Boom! Alright, good. Next, let's do it again. You lost? You doing good?
Over.
But you gotta be under there. You have this guy got a bat. He's got a bat striking that real heavy at your head. Think about a bat. Ready, John? Ready, officers? Here! Alright, now we're gonna practice something. Line B is gonna attack line A. Whatever direction they want. All you're gonna do is block. You're not striking back at them. They're gonna strike non-aggressor, right? They're gonna be the attacker. The aggressor. Alright, ready? Remember, line B is attacking. Should we put out? No, you're gonna have them right there, and I'm gonna say go. Ready, folks? You swing this other which way you want. That's right. Anyway, the top of the head to side. That's the only ways I want you to swing. The top of the head to side now. Batons are inside the holster. And gentlemen, I want you to, of course, to just derby for this guy. Hey, Ty, you got this on picture. Hit him once, go back. Ready? Big!
I'm sorry, did I come close to you?
No. Alright, Jen, I can take off my gun for a purpose because I want to show you that you can do it with your gun too. When we talked about this line of scrimmage and the body, and the guy's firing at you, martial arts can be implemented a lot of ways. When we talked about this attitude, he's gonna have fun, right? You should be out of here in about 20 minutes. Thank God, right? Alright. Remember, this is the man. You couldn't tell the difference. But if the guy was going to attack you with a knife and you didn't have a chance to move back or retreat, you're going to have to learn how to what? Move to the side. Move to the side or duck or dive to the floor, right? Or side to side, right? Those are the basic standardized procedures for police. As you've seen Dirty Harry does with the big 57 Magnum or one of those long range guns. He brings his gun out and you're in trouble. Now, however, I don't want you to disregard what Linda Reynolds taught you, but this is self-defense, and self-defense is self-defense. It has nothing to do with Linda Reynolds' teachings. It has to do with Master Soto teaching. All right? This is the move. If a guy's attacking me, he dives. He's coming at me, I'm going to fall. This is part of the basic procedure. You don't have to just take compliance, move close, and I should be ready. That's what I want you to learn how to do. The back again, roll out, and be ready. All right, let's try that. You should move back with the right leg. Right. There you go. Let's tuck those knees down low. Low as you can so you won't get hurt. Now think about me pushing you, and you're going to come right back up. Good. One. Excellent. Gun. That. Take your gun. Good. Good. Let's do that faster. Ready? One. You're too slow, Jeremy. You eat too much potato chips. Ready? Come on, brother. Latinos, man. What's up, man? The homeboy, the Echo Century, man. Come on. One. Good. Good. Now think about me with the trigger on your ass. I just punch you. I punch you out, make believe. Punch you out, you're going down.
Go down?
Say if I'm coming at you charging.
Yeah.
I'm charging. Go down. Go down. See the difference? It's good, though. Do it again. Ready? One. You try to do the like a little butter bowl. What do you call that? Joe Davis Spence? Good. Say tall guys can't move sometimes, you know? Ready, gentlemen? Let's try it. Let's rock and roll. Remember, this is not self-defense training. This is what? Tactical defense. So news. Now, what I want you to do is a line of scrimmage. Here's a guy who's working with football. You know, football, all football experts now study martial arts. It's true, and it's documented. It's study martial arts. Why? The reason for this is the guy was coming at me, and I want you to get out the way. I'm moving. You know what I mean? I just got out his way. Now I got around him. So the basic thing is the same thing with tumble. Guy tumble, he moves around. You know what I mean? He throws the football. So understand that mechanism too when you fight. It's the same thing. The guy has a gun. He has a snipe. He's coming at you, and I want to move. Now I want you to sidestep. Good. Good. That was good. What do you? I want you to sidestep, baby. Don't let me hit you. Good. He's ready too. There's no hitting involved. Just sidestep, please. Good. That's right. You can guide. You see what I'm saying? That's martial arts. You see Steven Seagal do that a lot in a lot of his movies, where you see him direct the person, throw him against the wall. He does that. That's Aikido. But let's not mix this Aikido. This has nothing to do with this tactical defense. Let's do it again. We're going to move the same way. Think about the opponent coming to you. Just slap my thing. I want you to turn around 90 degrees. Move. Good. Again. You got shot. Guy got a knife, a bat. I want you to do the same thing. Ready? Move. Good. He's losing it. He's thinking about somebody back there. Got a girlfriend? Yeah. Soto make it. All right. Good. One. Good. Again. Now think about a knife, man, because you're going to be doing knife techniques. Think about a knife. Now you're going to be coming fast. And you have to take them down on the speed cuffing technique. This is why I got to teach you this first. Ready? One. Scared. Think about the same thing with a fist, a strike, or something like that, okay? Ready? Let me try to get some technique later on. Ready? That's good, Jeremy. Now I want you to duck down. You can't move out of the way. I want you to duck down and come back up like I show you, with your pistol ready or drawing. One! Good.
That again?
I was saying that if the guy's chasing you, can't get it out of the way in time, go down. And kick him right in his drawers. Ready?